Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 176 of our BU 365-day challenge. To do one thing every day that improves us in some way. And this month we are focusing on relationships, the relationship area and aspect of our life. It's part of a 9-part life framework that I share and I use in my life as well as with the people that I work with as I'm helping them to build and grow and supersize their businesses. So along with this challenge, I thought I'm going to make it easy for myself, or easier for myself this year, and I'm going to make sure that the challenge goes along with our work in other areas and aspects of the business. And doing one thing every day that improves us is something all of us and any one of us can do if we just decide we're going to do it. Hey, I'm going to do something today. I'm going to pay attention to something today that moves me in the direction I want my life to go. So today our topic is love. Love in relationships. Love is, to me, the glue that holds relationships together. It's actually the foundation of all of our relationships. It's a sign, and I guess if you're looking for a sign, how do you know if you really love someone? Look at how willing you are to spend your time and energy with them or on them. I know whenever I'm in love, I want to spend all my time with another person. I also want to spend, I love and adore my granddaughters, and I find that I will devote and spend as much time as I possibly can with them. So that's, to me, a really clear sign of if you love someone. It applies to every area and aspect of our life and every relationship, right? I personally believe that every relationship we have is based on love. Why? Because we as human beings, our core is love. We want to give love and receive love in return. And love, of course, we talked about it a lot in February, which is why I grabbed this little one, when we were talking about emotional well-being. And for many people, and me included, love is an absolute core value of mine. I will err on the side of putting other people first because I love and appreciate them, and relationships are important to me. So I looked up and I found some articles. There's some really great articles and videos online about love and its relationship and its role in relationships that you're welcome to go watch if you want more information on this particular topic. But I think since we are all love, it's pretty easy to know how this fits into our life. Tony Robbins had a good video about the different signs and the keys to love in a relationship. And some of them were things that he's been saying for decades. The quality of our life is the quality of our relationships. The better relationships we have, and if we have poor quality relationships, we tend to be struggling in different areas and aspects of our life. And I can absolutely, positively, personally attest to that. When my marriage was awesome, every area of my life just seemed to click along. When, my family, my kids, everything. But when that relationship went and through really challenging times and difficult times and finally just disintegrated, I would say it went out with a bang. The different areas, other areas and aspects of my life were clearly impacted because the quality of our life is determined by the quality of our relationships. When that relationship was rocky and struggling, that impacted my businesses, that impacted my career, that impacted my relationship with my kids. It impacted everything. We have to remember that people are mirrors to us, and they reflect back aspects of ourselves, some we want to see, some we don't want to see, right? Sometimes we attract people that are just like us, but they have characteristics that irritate us, and that's because we need to see that and realize if that irritates us, we're probably irritating other people as well. So it's life is a mirror to show us what we need to see and the lessons we need to learn as we go on this journey, this flow through life. Love is an inside game. Life is an inside out game, right? We have to develop ourselves first before we can love and give ourselves to anyone else. So some of the tips he said were, decide to make your partner your priority, the most important thing. And I had a huge and awesome example of that in both my parents and my grandparents, my mom's parents. They were like the best friend, perfect supporter of one another, couples that I've ever really seen and experienced. Be a generous lover. Stop questioning the intent of everything. So often in relationships, we question everything in the intent, and we worry and we fret about things we just don't need to. So what are we going to do for an action item today about love in relationships? my challenge to you and to myself today is to just pay attention to the aspect of love in every relationship and every interaction I have today. I don't know if I'll do them all, but I'm going to make an attempt to. So when I'm interacting with my granddaughter, I already know that that whole relationship is based on unconditional love. I absolutely adore her no matter what. And yesterday we had a couple of fun stories. I'm watching her while her parents are in Alaska. And we had some stuff that I've never had happen before that I'm like, oh my God. I actually finally, after the sixth thing, called her parents and said, all right, I need to tell somebody this, because it was so funny. But that one I know is absolutely positively all about love. Same with my parents. But each of the different relationships we have a different type of love or a different component of love in them. I love the customers and the people that I serve in the businesses that I've had throughout my life and career. And I found that when I didn't love them, they didn't make me feel good, and I didn't want to spend time with them and time making their lives better, that I was serving the wrong people for me. And so there was love there, but it wasn't the type of love I wanted to have in my business. And so I switched businesses. So share in the comments below as you notice these relationships today and the different ways love plays out in them. What love means to you. What does it mean to you? And what do you see? What do you observe? Do you see some relationships where the type of love that you're getting back isn't the type of love that you're giving? The type of love you're receiving isn't the type of love that you want to be receiving in different relationships. And it's different with friends than with work acquaintances, than with social media I don't even think they're acquaintances, just social media people, than with your audience in different groups, than with your customers, your family, your close friends, your very tight-knit inner circle group of friends, etc. So just look at those relationships today, look how love plays a role in those, and then just share one thing that you learned today or noticed today about love and relationships. That's it. Any questions, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow. Have a fantastic, love-filled day.